Alert from OBS Studio.
All right, here we go.
Creating a new live broadcast.
Let's see my
Please
chat.
wait.
See, the chat room's still not lit up.
So you might have to go into go live on YouTube and turn it on that way if this isn't working.
Okay, hold on.
No, you're coming. There you are. Get off the phone.
Bye. Hi. We're doing this again. I guess I wasn't live and I thought I was. I still don't see the chat room on here. Hold on. Okay. I've got live with chat. Okay. Let me go back over here. So I don't know what's going on. See what happens when I think for sure I've got it and I don't. But let's see. Let me get back over here. Okay, I see the... Okay, if somebody can tell me, can you guys hear me now? Can you type in the... If you can hear me now, type in the live chat. I still can't see the chat on my laptop, but I can see it on my phone. So yes, Mark, you can hear me now. We see and hear you. Yay, you guys. Hi, everybody. Alrighty. So I don't know how much you heard from before. Probably nothing. But we'll start this again. Hi, I'm Peggy. Oh, my angels. And today is Wonderful Wednesday. It's my live show. I'm going to be doing it every Wednesday. And I will have you type in the chat room a question, and I'll give you an answer from your angels today. Today's show is a special time. It's at 8:30 Pacific, which is 10:30 Central Time. And starting next Wednesday, though, I'm going to move it to 1 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern. Okay? And I'll put the banners out so you guys can keep up with it. So, but that way nobody's stressed out. Everybody has a chance to get what they gotta get done and me. But, and I'm sorry for the mix-up earlier. So I'm starting some new things today. I'm trying to get my brand out there and get people talking about me. And I try to keep it lighthearted. I'm a straight shooter when it comes to giving angel readings. I tell it the way I hear it or see it or feel it. So you may not like the answer, but you'll always get an answer when you ask a question of the angels. So... You know how most people say, oh my God. Well, here, when you join this page, we're going to be OMA. Oh my angels. So when you got good news, what are we going to say? Oh my angels. So keep it lighthearted. The angels going to be serious too, but I'm just saying we've got enough heaviness in the world right now. And so we're going to have wings up. We're going to do things a little differently here. So again, Wednesdays, if you guys type your questions into the chat room, then I'll get you some answers from your angels. Also, before I forget, I'm doing the messages Monday morning will be for the first of the week. And then I'll do a Wednesday morning one, which is for the midweek. And then on Friday, I'll do one Friday for the weekend. That way I try to keep the thing going all week, okay? Make you feel like someone cares and someone's there for you, because the angels always are. Sometimes we just have to remember to ask for help, right? So this morning's reading, in case you didn't catch it, was the word that I got was abundance. And I touched this morning mainly on, people going, yeah, sure, Peggy, my bank account's empty, my billfold's empty, what do you mean abundance coming in? The main thing here, it's not just always about money. It can be about health. It could be about, a new job. It could be about being in gratitude that you've got a place to live. You got a roof over your head. You got food to eat. That's abundance, right? So spread the word for abundance. Welcome the abundance in. But that's the other thing. We ask for abundance. We ask to receive it. But then we forget to open up to receive. That was a huge lesson for me. So if any of you are like me in a lot of ways, it's kind of hard to ask for help. And when you do finally ask for help, then it feels uncomfortable to actually receive it. Okay. So the angels are saying, let's accept that abundance. And I'm affirming it. So amen and amen, done and done. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to jump in the chat room. Again, thanks for showing up. Thanks for bearing with me this morning. It's kind of crazy. We had thunderstorms come through here last night, and some of the areas in Kansas got softball size hail, and it got windshields broken out and stuff. So yeah, the energy's all fired up all over the place, right? Okay, so Haley's in the room. That's my granddaughter. For those of you who don't know, she's the love of my life. She's my mini me. And Lynn's in the house. She says, pop in to say hello and to send some love. Well, I gratefully accept it. Send all you want. Lori's in the house. She says, nice to meet you. Mark Hudson highly recommends you. First time here. Lori, I super appreciate you. Number one, showing up. B, staying while I try to get this stuff straightened out. And yes, Mark's the best. So I know you enjoyed his show today. Oh, my granddaughter goes, she's fantastic. I'm excited for the show. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. She goes, maybe while we wait, can people post her quick? Oh, see, is she not? She's wonderful. Everybody should have a granddaughter like I do. I'm so blessed. Mark said, yeah, she's coming. We're so excited to see her. Now they see me. It's live. Yay, yay, yay. And there's where Mark called me. I was ignoring his phone call because I'm thinking, now how rude is he get to call me while my show's live? But my show wasn't being live. So thanks, Mark. Save the day again. Let's see here. Let's see. Sweet Fairyish says, do you see me figuring out what I want in my future career, please? Haven't worked for a while. Haven't worked for a while due to my health, and feel really drawn to work for myself, being my own boss type of thing. Okay. Well, the first thing, when I read your question, I'm thinking, what do you mean work for somebody else? I felt like you were already working for yourself. I don't know if you've already got maybe a part-time job or something, working for yourself, selling things or something that feels metaphysical, like, I don't know. You'll know what I'm talking about, but I'm hearing, yes, go into business for yourself. I feel like the angels are there to support you. You've got to let go of fear. Let me tell you, let's put it this way. If I can let go of my fear and come live and do this and screw up like I did this morning and still be able to hang out with you guys right now, if I can do that, you can do this, okay? But the angels are there for you. All you have to do is ask for their guidance. Then you have to be open to receive the answers. That's the big trick. Okay, so don't ask them 10,000 questions the first week. Ask them one question until you get comfortable with tuning in and hearing their answer or feeling their answer or knowing how that they tune in with you. Okay, but yes, I feel like if you start your business, I'm hearing the sooner the better. I feel like you've got the personality and the gifts to be able to move forward. I'm hearing go for it. Let me know. Let me know the name of your business, and if it's something, that we can post here, we can do that. If I can help you out, I'll do that. So just let me know. Peggy Z says, will my trip to Scotland in June be happy and joyful? Only if you take me with you. No. I'm hearing yes. It feels, in fact, what the word I heard, it was like capital letters, bold type, underscored, exclamation point, was play. Have fun and play. It feels awesome. I don't know if you're going to go visit relatives or just to go or whatever, but it feels amazing. All right. I was just checking to see if there was any issues you should be concerned about. Make sure all your documentation's good, but it feels really good. And it feels like, you're going to meet somebody on this trip who's going to be very important in your life. I don't know whether it's just going to be a friend for life or whatever, but it feels significant and it feels good. And they are saying stay open to receive. It feels like it's going to be a really nice trip, okay? So have fun and let me know. I tell any of my friends whenever they go on a trip, I have to have pictures. So prove to me you went there where I can see the wonderful Scotland, okay? Okay, Lori says, Peggy, I feel the need to move ahead, let go of what's not working. Any help with this? Again, fear seems to run rampant right now with everything that's going on in the world right now. You've got to let go of fear, Fear could either be face everything and rise or forget everything and run. So face whatever it is that you're fearing, because fear is just like any other emotion. It just wants to be felt. Once you acknowledge it, then you can let it go. You know, for me, I was a queen of warriors. You know, I could take anything, and I mean, again, I could have been crowned Miss Queen Warrior, you know, and I learned how to say, okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? Look at that. And then flip it around and say, what's the best thing that could happen out of this? Right? And the thing about it is, there's no failure. If something doesn't go exactly right, then you learn from it and you move on. And I feel like I feel it's time to move on. And the other really important part here is if you don't, the universe is telling me it's time for you to move forward. And if you don't do it on your own, they will help you. And sometimes that's not always the most pleasant experience. Trust me, been there, done that, and didn't even get a t-shirt. So, yes, it is time to move forward. Just go for it. Decide what it is that you want. Make your list of things to do and not do, and then network with people. Okay, I feel like you've got enough contacts that you could, no matter what business you're going to or what you're wanting to do, you have enough people that what you don't know they do, and they can help you. Okay, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, but that's exciting. Let me know. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Sweet Furnish, she says, I don't have a part-time job. I'm not working right now. Well, I feel like you've been working on your business even though you don't have it going. So I think that's been in your mind or whatever. And they're saying go with it. I mean, start the business. I feel like it's going to be, what they're telling me, it's going to be a success. Ask for their help. Yeah, it feels good. And again, I'm hearing the sooner the better. Okay? She says, Lynn says, thanks for staying with it, Peggy. Quite courageous. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I think I'm a Leo. You know, I'm bullheaded. I want to be able to, I want this to be a success. You know, I love helping people. And it was kind of irritating me that I wasn't getting the job done. And this morning, instead of even getting upset about this, I was like, okay, let's roll with the punches and let's see what happens. Okay. But thank you for that. I appreciate that. Sweet Furnish said, thank you so much. I'm still trying to figure out what I really want to do, but I feel it'll be around healing and wellness, helping people in the recovery journey, etc. That's wonderful. We need more healers. I'm a Reiki master myself. I have Usui, Karuna, and now I'm an animal Reiki master. So there's so many people that need healing and need help with the healing. So you go, you'll get people. For sure. Okay. Peggy says, just going with my sister. Oh, I see. She said, thank you. You really are going to have a good time. So enjoy it. Let's see here. And she says she'll send me photos. Yay. I love pictures. I'm serious. Hi, Peggy. It's Brandy. Has my past parents been trying to send me messages lately? And, I'm hearing definitely yes. It feels like, I don't know which of your folks, let's see. They both feel like they have a good sense of humor, but it's almost like what I'm hearing is it's about time that you noticed. Okay, so they've been trying. And they're talking about it's easiest to get your attention with animals. Okay, so, and I think you and I've talked about a particular bird that shows up. And they're acknowledging that's them, okay? So just stay open. And they said, just breathe. You're going to be fine. The family's going to be fine. Just breathe into it. It's almost like they're saying, just lean back into us. We've got you, okay? I feel like they're just offering so much support. And it may be your mom that's saying, it feels like, I don't know if you ever do a dream journaling or whatever, where you have a notepad or something and a pen next to the bed, and when you wake up, write down your dreams, because I feel like and I'm hearing it's your mom that wants to try that. She's she goes, I'm new to this, so she says, I want to try that. Let's see if we can do that. So she wants to start communicating to you that way. And you may go to bed and dream, and I always ask if there's a particular person I want to come through, I always say, in gratitude, thank you so much for Mom coming through tonight. And thank you for me remembering my dreams upon awakening. And maybe you don't get nothing the first night, maybe not the second night, but keep doing it and you eventually will. And the first time it happened to me, only one word came through. I'm like, really? But keep going and watch what happens. Pretty soon you'll have a sentence, a paragraph, or whatever. Okay, but they'll get you the message they want you to have. So yes, your folks are around you, and your mom's excited about this journal thing. So chop is that's what she's saying, because she's ready to get going. Okay, let's see here. Beat Saver Masters says, thank you for being such a light to others. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I like to be positive. I like to be upbeat. That doesn't mean I can't be a real, what, at times, or get crabby or whatever, but I don't stay that way anymore. It's just, it takes too much energy, and I'd rather use my energy to tap in and listen to what the angels have to say, or people who are on the other side, or listen to my own guidance. It's just so much easier to stay happy, and when I can't be happy, then I just, used to, if I got in a bad mood, it could go for a week, 10 days, it didn't matter, right? Now it's like, if my bad mood lasts more than 30 minutes, I'm in trouble, right? I've got to but now I think about things more and just take a breath. People told me when I was younger, just breathe. And I would get pissed off saying, what do you mean just breathe? I'm breathing. What do you think I'm doing? But it's true. If you center and ground yourself in your body, then you open yourself up to the communication with those on the other side, to your guides, your angels. So center yourself and don't make a rash decision without centering yourself first. Just breathe, okay? Alrighty here. Michelle is in the house. She says, just saying hi. I had a beautiful reading from you last year at the KC Mystic Fair. Well, thank you, Michelle. I'm going to be at KC Mystic Fair again this year, so check my webpage. It's got all my the fairs that I'm going to be in for this upcoming year. The only one, I've got one coming up in Emporia the first part of August, but that one's not on the list yet because I don't have like a little banner of the exact time, that kind of information. But if you go to ohmyangels.com, which is OHMYangels.com, there's a list on there. I think it says events. You can go there and it shows you what times and where I'm going to be. Okay. So yay. Thank you. Linen's in the house. She says, amazing to be in attendance. It's great to see you doing your magic. Oh, thank you, honey. This is my daughter, or I guess I'd say granddaughter-in-law. I don't know. She's family. Let's put it that way. She said, I wanted to ask what the angels have to say about our move to Oregon. Any tips are coming up or things to keep in mind? Well, you know me, I didn't want you guys to move to Oregon. But, I'm like, oh, okay. That's just because I wanted you guys to come to Kansas, right? So, but I heard that's where you're supposed to be. And I think that's why you got the job that you got, to get you guys to go out there. I think it feels like home for you. I've never been there, so I at least get to come visit. So you have to put up with me a year, okay? I'll come out and visit. So, but it feels good for you. You need to know that you deserve this job that you got. You need to relax into that, knowing you are talented. You're very smart. They hired you for a reason because of your abilities. Don't second guess yourself, okay? And just be you. There's nobody else that can be you like you can. So relax into that. You don't have to keep proving yourself, to people that it doesn't matter. You're so loved and you're such a genuine, kind person. Just be you, okay? And if other people don't like it, don't have time for them anyway, right? But thanks for coming today. I appreciate you guys. Beat Saver Master says, I love this and thank you. You're so welcome. And Sherry says hi. Well, hi back at you. Let me see if I can refresh this. You guys, I really love, this is the best, I always say, how does it get any better than this? I don't know. To get to do this, and number one, I'm doing it. That's huge. You guys don't know how huge this is. Talk to Mark; he'll tell you this is really huge for me to do this. So I'm excited to be here, and I'm hoping you guys will grow with me. Share this with others. Let's get my subscriber count up. I just want to prove I can do it, because I love it. So let's see here. I don't think I missed anybody. Let's see here. Let's see. I think I got everybody. If anybody else has anything else. Okay, again, thank you so much for showing up today and really for bearing with me at the first of the show. Next week I'll do better. Don't forget, this Friday morning when you get up, there will be an angel message ready for you to play. That'll cover you for the weekend. And there won't be one on Sunday now, because that'll go to Monday. And then again, it'll be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays that you can wake up to an angel message. And then on Wednesdays, we'll go live. And then next Wednesday, it's going to be at 3 p.m. Central, which is 1 p.m. Pacific, and 4 p.m. Eastern. And I promise to do better with streaming and hitting the right buttons, or answering the phone when someone calls to try to help me. Sherry says, what a perfect question. How does it get any better than this? What's really good about that question? You can be having the worst day ever. And you have to remember, your words are what manifests things, right? Your thoughts and your words. So when everything's gone to hell in a handbasket, instead of cussing it and yelling and screaming, just ask the question. And I've done it when I'm really pissed off, gone, how does it get any better than this, right? But it's still a question I ask the universe. And it's amazing how quickly things turn around, right? So no matter what comes into your life, good, bad, indifferent, ugly, whatever, ask, how does it get any better than this? And watch what happens. Okay, stick with me. We'll get you guys on the right path, right? Hearing your angels and talking to your angels and manifesting quicker than ever, okay? All right, you guys, until Friday morning, I'm wishing you all blessings, light, love, and angel hugs. And remember, OMA.